Hi everyone, I am DL Jabarani from Government Siddha Medical College, Palayam Kottai. Recently, I participated in a drawing competition. Here, I am presenting that work. The topic is communicable diseases in Siddha system of medicine. I selected pulmonary tuberculosis. The reason for selecting this disease was the ability of Siddha system in curing tuberculosis is not known by many people. Here, I am going to explain about the cause, symptoms, diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis was discovered by Robert Koch in March 24, 1882. It is caused by rod-shaped bacilli named Mycobacterium tuberculosis. The cell wall of this pathogen is wax-coated with mycolic acid. The person with healthy immune system will not get infected with tuberculosis. Factors such as immune suppression, chronic illness, malnutrition, geographic location, substance usage, etc. will make a person to get easily infected by tuberculosis. The mode of pathogen entry is via respiration. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease and infection spreads via the droplets during cough, sneeze, respiration and spitting. The major symptoms include persistent cough for at least 2 weeks or more, hemoptysis, that is coughing out sputum with blood, evening rise of temperature, night sweats, loss of appetite and hence the weight loss. The basic diagnosis of tuberculosis includes a laboratory procedure named Ziehl-Neelsen staining of sputum and is viewed using a microscope. This shows the pink colored rod shaped bacilli in blue background. Also, I mentioned the three major Siddha diagnostic tool which is widely used by Siddha physicians. First is Nadi Parisodhanai. In English, we call it as life force examination. For tuberculosis patients, the result of Nadi Parisodhanai are either Kabavadam or Pitta Kabam. Second is Manikadainul Parisodhanai. In English, we call it as measurement of wrist circumference in terms of finger breadths of the same individual. According to the ancient Siddha literature, Agathir Sudamani Kayaru Suthiram, if the wrist circumference of the patient equals 6 finger breadth of the same person, then the person surely has occurrence of tuberculosis in any of the three tenses, that is past, present or future. Third is Neikuri Parisodhanai. In English, we call it as spreading pattern of oil drop over the urine. Since kabam is the predominant kutram, that is humor, in the body of TB patient, the Neikuri reflects the same result. The oil drop is immovable or negligibly movable over the urine and it maintains the shape of a pearl. All these three Siddha diagnostic tool results may vary depending upon the presence of comorbidities in each individual. Prevention of tuberculosis. Wearing of mask in public places is encouraged. Sputum must be collected in a container and well sealed. The only best way of discarding the sputum is either burying or burning. Eat a balanced diet. Do not spit in open places. Maintain personal hygiene. Drug adherence is essential in prevention of reinfection of TB. It is very important to note that this disease is not an incurable disease. Now let's see the treatment under Siddha system of medicine. To reduce the predominant Kabakutram, the emetic and purgative therapy is the first line of treatment. Then the medicine is given for treatment of tuberculosis and to maintain the Tega Vanmai, that is the body strength or immunity. The most commonly prescribed Siddha medication against TB are Shayakulandaga Mathurai, Purna Chandrodayam, Kasturi Karuppu, Thangaparpam, Vangaparpam, etc. The drug prescriptions may also vary in accordance with the comorbidities and other factors. Thank you.